Welcome to Why Have an Aqua-Vu Micro DVR, brought to you by Learn to Fish with Us. Here we have a picture of what the Aqua-Vu Micro DVR actually looks like. As you can see, it's nice and small, has a small screen, has buttons off to the right hand side that help you navigate through their menu selection, bring on a light. Also, we have in the lower right hand side is the REC button. That's the record button. So should we start wanting to record footage to the DVR, we actually press that button and it starts recording. The next picture here talks a little bit about some accessories. We have the cable that allows us to charge up the Aqua-Vu DVR and also allows us to take files from the DVR and place them on our computer, which I've done for this video. And we also have a pod over there that's remote control that allows us to turn the video around. So now let's start looking at some of the video we recorded from today's fishing trip. As you can see, we spooked the fish a little bit. It looks like it's going to come back. Here we're fishing with a piece of plastic. So now why am I using a DVR as part of my ice fishing arsenal? Well, for one, I want to know, are there fish down there? Two, what is the vegetation that we're by? Three, what type of fish are in this area? Because I may be marking them on my graph, but I'm not quite sure. What are the size of the bluegills? Are they quality bluegills that I'm looking to fish, or are they 6 inches, which are really tossed back? Here, we just had a bluegill, as you can see, just sucked in our piece of plastic, and we could have set the hook and caught the fish. So, Aqua-Vu Micro DVR allows me to record this footage so that I can always play it back. But it tells me so much more about what's going on below the water. Are the fish active? Here, it looks like the fish are pretty neutral. How active do I want my bait? Are the fish looking for an active presentation? Because, you know, if I'm doing really actively and the fish keep swimming in and taking the bait, then I know that, you know, I want to do it active. Here, they look pretty lethargic. True, they're swimming around, but you know, they're focused for a little bit on the bait, and then they really go off and swim off. So to me, this showing me we got all right quality. You know, there's a few fish coming through. So what we're doing now is we're coming up to another video where I'm actually using a wax worm. And here, I mean, we really got a really nice 7-inch bluegill that's really focused on the bait. Looking at it. So this will help tell me, do I want to start teasing that fish? At the same point in time, I do see another bluegill coming in. So now what it's doing is it's telling me, and I see another bluegill coming in. So to me, I'm in the right spot. Looks like the fish again are still lethargic, so it may take some time. It also may allow me to say, hey, what other bait do I have? Do I have different colors? Because they're somewhat focused on it, but yet they're not too aggressive actually at going to the bait. So let's just review on the reasons that I have an Aqua-Vu DVR as part of my fishing arsenal. For one, it's compact compared to other cameras that you've seen with the big batteries. It allows me to place this in my coat pocket. It has a nice protective cover for the screen, so it keeps it nice and simple. But what it does is it tells me what's going on below the water that I can't see. What's the vegetation? What's the quality of the fish? How active are the fish? What type of fish are they? Because your graph really can't tell you. It can tell you there's something down there, but you don't know if that's really what you're fishing. So that is why Aqua-Vu is part of my fishing arsenal. And it's just so simple. I mean, before I had issues with carrying this big bulky thing around. This being small and being so simple and wanting to teach people about fish. As you can see, we just had these 2 fish go by, so they weren't too active. So what we're going to do is we're going to start changing up our colors and see if we can catch a few of these fish.